we're going to start our morning stretch with this nice sturdy foundation, this broad base of stability. Broaden across your collarbones, and then turn your palms out. Then lift your arms just shoulder height and turn your palms down. Then turn your palms backwards and reach your arms behind you and then clasp your hands at your low back. Keep your hands clasped and straighten your elbows behind you. Then lift your heart and look up to the sky. It's a stretch across your chest. It's a stretch for your front body. Then come back up, drop your forehead down to the ground, and lift your knuckles to the sky. Then lift your knuckles overhead to the wall out in front of you. Then release your hands and bend your knees. Put your hands on your thighs. Come down with your right knee behind you, then your left knee behind you. Take your hands to your hip bones. Step your right leg out to the side. The sole of the foot is down and the toes are facing forward. Reach your arms straight up to the sky. Clasp your hands overhead and turn your palms away. Stretch up and over to your right. Big morning stretch. Come back to the sky. Do it 3 more times. Go up and over to your right and come back up. 2 more. To your right and up. 1 more. To your right. Let's stay to the right. Lower your right hand somewhere on that right leg, your palm face down. Turn your left palm to the ground and look up to the inside of your left arm. Breathe here. Feel how you're stretching, not only from your left hip bone to your left underarm, but you're stretching from your left knee to your left wrist. Then look straight ahead, reclasp your hands, turn your palms away, and lift up. Now let's stretch just a little bit to the left, like you're going on a diagonal, and then come back up. Do it 3 more times. To the left diagonal, and come back up. 2 more. To the left diagonal, and come back up. 1 more. To the left diagonal. Stay to the left diagonal. Lower your left hand down to high finger pads. Turn the right palm down to the ground. And give a big stretch on this whole right side of you. Now you're not only stretching from that right hip bone to the right underarm, but from the right pinky toe to the right pinky finger, opening up this whole right side of you. Lift your right arm to the ceiling. Scoop your right arm inside of your left arm, and then lift it back up. 3 more. Scoop it under. And up. 2 more. Scoop it under and up. 1 more. Scoop it under. Let's stay scooped under. You're looking to your left. The right shoulder is gliding off of your back, like you're creating a little bit more room across your back. Then take both hands down to high finger pads over to your left. Your hands are shoulder distance apart. Then walk your hands forward, right where you started. The hands go shoulder distance apart. Then walk your hands onto your hip bones. You're standing. Let's return this right knee under. You're standing on your knees. Reach your hands straight out in front of you. Then plug the head of the arm bones into the shoulder sockets. Lift your arms up as if you were tethered to a stiff board. Lean backwards without dropping your head. It's a stretch for your whole front body. And then rise up. Do it 3 more times. Go backwards and up. 2 more. Go backwards and up. 1 more. Go backwards and up. Lower your hands to hold on to your hip bones. Your fingers face forward, your thumbs back. Point your elbows backwards. Get that stretch across your chest. Slide your left leg out to the left side. We'll do this series on the second side. So your left leg is wide and the toes are facing forward instead of out to the side. Reach your arms up, hook your thumbs your second way, your non-habitual way, your palms face forward. Stretch over to your left and come up. 3 more to your left and come up. 2 more to your left and come up. 1 more to your left. Let's stay to the left. Take your left hand, palm face down, somewhere on that left leg. Turn the right palm to the ground and stretch over. Look up to the inside of your right arm. Breathe here. Hook the thumbs again. Come up. Go over to your right, just a little of the diagonal, and then come back up. 3 more to the right and up. 2 more to the right and up. 1 more to the right. Stay to the right. Lower your right hand down to high finger pads. Turn the left palm to the ground. There's that big stretch now from your left pinky toe to your left pinky finger, opening up this whole left side of you. Take your left arm straight up to the sky. Scoop the left arm inside the right, and then lift it back up. 3 more. Scoop it under and up. You're using the sides of your waist, your obliques, twisting and returning. 1 last time. Let's stay here looking past your right shoulder. Feel how the left shoulder is gliding off of your back. You're creating a little bit more room across your back. Lower both hands to high finger pads on this side with the hands shoulder distance. Then walk the hands forward. Separate the hands shoulder distance apart. Return this left knee under you. All of your toes are tucked. Plant your hands flat. Arch your spine, look to the ceiling. Round your spine, looking. Go up onto high finger pads. Step your right foot outside your right pinky finger. Step your left foot outside your left pinky finger. Bend your knees and put your hands on your thighs. Have your feet parallel to each other and wide apart, wider than your shoulders. So instead of the toes turning out, your toes are facing forward. With your hands on your thighs, look to the sky as you inhale, arch your spine. Then look into your belly as you exhale and round. Inhale, arch your spine, look up. Exhale, round your spine, look in. Do it 2 more times. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Do it 1 more time. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Come to a neutral spine, it's just a flat back, and then take your arms to a cactus pose. We were talking about this the other day. So that your hands are right in line with your elbows, and your elbows are pulling backwards. Let's straighten the legs and straighten the arms out to the side. So we'll rebend. You're in this cactus pose. Then let's straighten the legs and straighten the arms out to the side. So we'll bend and straighten. Do it 1 more time. Bend and straighten. Stay here with the arms straight. Take your left hand down by your left side. Take your right arm up to the ceiling. Come down, tapping your right hand to your left foot. Stretch here. Then go back up. So you're going up and down, tapping your left foot. 3, up and down. 4, up and down. Let's do it 4 more times. 5, up and down. 6, up and down. 7, up and down. 8, up and down. Go back up with your right hand. Then take your right hand to your right thigh. Take the left arm up. Tap the left hand to the right foot. Your legs stay straight. and then come back up. Here's 2, and up. Here's 3, and up. Here's 4, and up. Here's 5, and up. 6, up. 7, up. 8, stretch, and then come back up. Take both arms to a letter V. Then take your hands to high prayer. Lower your prayer hands in front of your heart. Heel toe your feet back to only hip width apart. Your feet are under your hips. They're that 2 fist width apart. From here, bend your knees and put your hands on your thighs. Then take your hands outside of your feet. Drop your head. Straighten your right leg as best you can and take the right arm to the ceiling. Look up to see your thumb. Then on an exhale, lower this hand down, bend your knee. 3 more times. The right arm comes up and the right leg gets straight. And then we lower down, bending the knee. 2 more. Lift the arm, straighten the leg. Lower the hand, rebend the knee. 1 more. Lift the arm, straighten the leg. Lower the hand, bend the knee. Do it with your left arm and left knee. The left knee gets straight. The left arm reaches out to the side and to the sky. On an exhale, bend the knee and lower the hand. 3 more. Straighten and lift. Lower and take the hand down. 2 more. Straighten and lift. Lower and take the hand down. 1 more. Straighten and lift. Lower and take the hand down. Take your hands onto your thighs. Push off your thighs. Come to stand up. Take your arms to that wide apart, letter T shape. Give yourself a hug with your right arm on top. Stay here and lift your elbows up, sending your shoulders down, and then lower your elbows. Do it 3 more times. Lifting the elbows and lowering the elbows. 2 more. Lifting and lower. There's not 1 more to admit. That's something different, right? Lift and lower. Good. From here, let's open up, widen the arms, and then give yourself a hug with the left arm. It looks like 1 more, but maybe that's something different.
No, I'm just highlighting over.
Okay. Lift and hug. 2 more. Open and hug. 1 more. Open and hug. Lift your elbows 1 inch, sending the shoulders down your back, and then lower your elbows. Do it 3 more times. Lift your elbows and lower. 2 more. Lift and lower. 1 more. Lift and lower. Release your hands down. Take your legs wide, wide, wide apart, super wide. In fact, the length of the legs is as the length of 1 leg. So from the hip bone to the ankle is a length. Have that length between your feet. So your feet are as long as 1 leg. The distance between your feet right now is as long as 1 leg. It's very wide apart. If you reach your arms out, maybe the ankles are under your wrists. Let's turn the whole right leg and right toes out, and we'll bend the right knee and then straighten it. You're in a warrior 2. We're bending the front knee and straightening. 2 more. Bending and straightening. 1 more. Bending. We'll keep it bent. Turn the palms up. Rest your right forearm on the right thigh. Left arm over your ear. There's a sharp diagonal line from your left ankle to your left wrist. Look up to the inside of your left arm. Here you are in a modified side angle, Parsvakonasana. Let's take this top arm, let it fall in front of the face. It goes down towards the floor, and then back, behind, up and over. 3 more. Down, behind, up and over. 2 more. Down, behind, up and over. 1 more. Down, behind, up and over. Stay here. Breathe here. Look up to the inside. 1 more person. Look up to the inside of the left arm. You're spiraling around your own spine. Then take your hands to your hips. straighten this leg, and then turn the toes forward. Just pause for a moment, absorbing the benefits of that side angle, Parsvakonasana. Then reach your arms out to a T shape. Turn your whole left foot and left leg out, the right toe slightly in. Just bend your left knee and straighten it. 3 more, bend and straighten. 2 more, bend and straighten. 1 more, bend, keep the knee bent. Here you are in a warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Very fierce pose, very strong. Feel your power here. Then turn your palms up. Rest your left forearm on this front thigh. Take the right arm over your ear on a sharp diagonal. So you have that sharp diagonal line from your right ankle to your right wrist. Look up to the inside of this right arm. Let's do what we did on the first side. Let this right arm fall in front of your face. It goes back behind you, up and over. 3 more. Down, behind, up and over. 2 more. Down, behind, up and over. 1 more. Down, behind, up and over. Stay here with that sharp diagonal line. Right ankle, right wrist. Look up as you spiral around your own spine. Take your hands to your hips. Come back up, straighten the legs. Turn the toes forward. The legs are wide apart. Tilt your torso forward. You're coming parallel to the ground. Then take your hands down to the ground. We were working with this Pasarita Padottanasana fan pose last week. Let's do a different variation. Take both hands to your right ankle, and then take your right arm to the sky. Look up to see your thumb. So your left hand is pulling you down, and your right arm is lifting you up. Stay concentrating on the right leg. Take both hands to the outside of your right ankle. Let's switch it. Take both hands to the outside of your left ankle. Drop your head. Keep your right hand here. Take your left arm to the ceiling. Look up to see your thumb. So your right arm is pulling you down, and the left arm is lifting you up. Stay concentrating on that left leg. Take both hands to the outside of the left leg. Let's split the hands. Right hand, right ankle, left hand, left ankle. Drop your head. Breathe here. Walk your hands forward out in front of you. You're on these high finger pads with your hands shoulder distance apart. Move your shoulders forward over your wrists. So you have this table-like position with your torso. Keep reaching the crown of your head forward so that your face is parallel to the ground, and pull your tailbone backwards. So just like a yardstick, your spine is parallel to the ground. Breathe here. While you're here in this fan pose, Pasarita Padottanasana, push down through the outsides of your feet and pull up through the inner arches of your feet. So you're pushing down through the out seams and lifting up through the inseams. You're getting a lift all the way to your pelvic floor. Feel that your sitting bones are being pulled behind you and up. Then bend your knees and take your right knee to the ground behind you. Take your left knee to the ground behind you. Have your feet pointed and move your feet over to your right. Then walk your hands backwards and sit behind your knees. You have your legs in this sort of mermaid position. Let your left hand come down. Your palm is face down. Your hand is close towards your left hip bone, and your fingers face away. Take your right arm up and stretch the right arm over to the left and come back up. We'll do it 3 more times. Stretch over and come back up. 2 more, stretch over and come back up. 1 more, stretch over, come back up. Just take your right hand to hold your right hip bone. Lift your right knee up and down. 7 more, up and down. 6 more, up and down. 5 more, up and down. 4 more, up and down. 3 more, up and down. 2 more, up and down. 1 more, up. We'll stay up. You're getting a stretch for this right inner thigh, the right groin. Then release that knee down. Come back facing me to all fours, to hands and knees. So your hands are under your shoulders, the hands are flat down, and your knees are under your hips, and your feet are back behind you. Point your feet and take your feet over to your left. Then walk your hands backwards and sit behind your knees. Plant your right palm down outside of your right hip. Your fingers face away. Take your left hand to hold your left hip bone. So here you are with your legs in this sort of mermaid position. Take your left arm up, stretch the left arm over to the right, and come back up. 3 more, stretch it over and up. 2 more, stretch it over and up. 1 more, stretch it over and up. Take your left hand to hold your left hip bone. Lift your left knee up and down. 3 more, up and down. 2 more, up and down. 1 more, up and down. Add on 4 more times. 4 and down. 3 and down. 2 and down. 1 and down. Instead of coming forward like we did on the first side, cross your legs, just sitting up nice and tall. Inhale your arms out and all the way up. Clasp your hands overhead. Turn your palms to the ceiling. Stretch over to your right. Big morning stretch. Stretching here. Come back to center. Reach the hands out in front of you. Keep the hands clasped, but turn the palms towards you. Then switch the clasping over by 1 digit, your non-habitual way. Turn the palms away. Lift your arms up. Stretch over to your left. Big morning stretch. Now while you're stretching to the left, ground down through your right sitting bone. Come back up. Release the hands down by your side. Uncross your legs. Come to lay down. I want to give you the side view. So you're bending your knees and your soles of the feet are down on the ground. The back of your head is down on the ground as well. So here you are with your feet down and your feet apart. So the feet are those 2 fist width that we did in the beginning. You have the feet 2 fist width and your knees 2 fist width. Let's lift the hips up. Keep your palms down, but snuggle your shoulders onto your back as you lift your hips up. Then lower your hips down. Do it 3 more times. Lift up and down. 2 more. Up and down. 1 more. Up. Stay this lifted. Breathe here. Your nose is pointed to the ceiling. It's a full body stretch. You're here in this bridge position. Lower yourself down. You stay there. You're just here in the supported rest. I'm just coming up to talk to you. So stay where you are, down in that supported rest. So I've been getting requests for a restorative pose. So we're going to add 1 restorative pose here. It's telling me something. Oh, it went away. It's fine. Maybe someone left. So I thought maybe you're at home now. Maybe you have a few pillows that you can just grab quickly off of your bed or quickly off of your couch. Maybe you have something that you can put your legs on top. You don't need yoga blankets, just something that you can elevate. So you're taking your legs on top of your stack of pillows. It could be bedroom pillows, couch pillows. You're taking your legs on top and you're lowering your head down. Let's say you don't have any pillows, no big deal. You just stay in the supported rest that we were just in with your feet on the ground. But if you do have the pillows, turn your nose to the sky and rest your hands on your belly. And then just close your eye. Breathe here. With your eyes remaining closed, visualize your breathing. That your breath comes in through your nose and your breath glides out through your nose. So there's a slowing down. There's a resting. Give yourself permission to slow down and rest. What does it feel like when you really let go? That you don't have to do anything. You don't have to think anything. Take your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Lift your head up. Again, another full body stretch that you're stretching your back. Roll over to your side and come to sit up. Cross your legs, sitting up nice and tall. Take your hands to prayer. Namaste.